Just keep your eyes closed. Just see this point, please. Even in the short span, the very short span of 1 minute, few seconds, you can clearly visualize, see for yourself as to what is that effortless for you. Are you effortlessly aware of yourself, or you are unconsciously losing yourself in thought? Please understand, thoughts are effortless. They come by themselves. No thought appears with any motive. A thought has no plan, no agenda of its own. Like the body has no plan, like the nature has no plan of its own. The rain, the summer, the winter, cycles after cycles they move. It's not coming for a man or for a person. Also body, growing, changing, dying. It's not to entertain, punish or reward. So also your sense organs, they grow old. The sense organs do not revel in sensation. They neither entertain nor they torture. So also your thoughts, innocent. You ask the question to yourself, are you effortlessly conscious, being yourself, or unconsciously losing yourself? The thoughts that appear. In case you do so, there are ways to remind yourself or your nature, like the two different types of sounds outside. A bird singing at a distance is effortless. It's not because of our effort the bird is singing, or a vehicle passes at a distance. Nor because of our effort there is silence. But we can, by listening to the sound, we can consciously use the word silence to remind ourselves what the word stands for. Like sometimes in ashram or in your own room, you can play a very soft music to remind yourself your own nature. Same way within, as you sit down quietly, Memories are effortless. Sometimes consciously you play out a music, a line, an idea, a verse from any book to remind you of yourself. Does it come after some time effortlessly? The more and more you are consciously chanting the verses, contemplating over the ideas, when you sit down, it just may come up by itself, reminding you of who you are, until you are very firm in your conviction that who you are is effortless. You don't need a word to remind yourself. You don't need a name or a thought. Always in meditation. Anytime, any place. Just like a sound at a distance, a vehicle coming, doors closing. It's not your choice, nor it disturbs the silence. What thoughts come within is not your choice, nor it disturbs the awareness. Who you are, the meaning of the word I, ever undisturbed, unaffected. Om Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Gocharam Tamagocharam Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum Pranatosmyaham. Please see these points very clearly. You must see. Because just picking up the word is not enough. We must see the meaning of it. This morning I was describing few things to the students. Please see that. As you listen to me, each word reminds you of something. If I say the temple picture comes to you. Mountain, the picture comes to your mind. A car, the vehicle comes to your mind. Listen. When you chant, Govindam Paramanandam Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Gocharam, Does it mean something to you? Very important. That it should mean something to you. Or else you shall be familiar with the words. That makes you a scholar, not a wise man. You know every word, like a geographer was never crossed the town, never left his village, but he stands first in the class in geography. He got by heart everything. Just see that. Every word, you listen, you think, because the word must convey a meaning. That is how we communicate. Please bring some water. You listen to that word, but you go and bring the substance. All the time, we are conveying a meaning with the words. Are you getting that? All the time, we are conveying a meaning with the words. Only in scripture, why should it be only the words? Are you getting that point, please? In your day-to-day life, are you getting that point? In your day-to-day life, you are always saying something, using a word to convey a meaning. The word is a messenger, conveying a message. But in scripture, people repeat the names without understanding the meaning. Are you getting that point? You understand that point? The person is repeating the name, repeating a word without understanding anything. And certain words are so sacred, or you are sanctified so much, that you are not supposed to even, some people are not supposed to repeat it. Can you believe it? Which is more important? The word or the meaning? A word is created because the meaning exists. Are you getting that point, please? Between the two, which is more important? Which is dependent on whom? The meaning is not dependent on the word. The word is dependent on the meaning. Even if the word is forgotten, the meaning is there. People who did not name the water as water, they were still drinking it and quenching the thirst. Even if you don't name it happiness, Brahman, Atman, immortal, every moment you shall be using it. Even if you don't know it, you are it. Every moment you are using it for yourself. It's who you are. So please see that. The meaning is so very important. And the word, listen, and the word is created for conveying the meaning. Are you getting that? The word is conceived, the word is created to convey the meaning. Watch out. Suppose the word hides the meaning. You understand how dangerous it becomes? The word is meant to, understand, the word is meant to convey the meaning. If you lose yourself in the word, and the meaning is forgotten. That is why many people, when they repeat the words, they are repeating holy words, but the meaning is forgotten. And His holiness comes not from the understanding, but because He has the meaning of the words. It's like people marking their whole body with holy symbols. Somebody with the green, red, chandan, vibhuti, mala, fancy things are on the body, agar cloth. But it's totally hollow. The meaning is completely forgotten. In the symbols of the holiness, you have forgotten the holiness. Repeating the name of the nameless, you have forgotten the nameless as to who you are. Appreciate is so important. The word in a teaching, the words you are learning, which is meant to convey the meaning, if it hides the meaning, it's like the fence eating the tree. The fence is supposed to help in the growth of the tree, but the fence has started eating the tree. The policeman is supposed to protect the citizen, but police itself becomes atrocious. The ruler becomes the businessman. The protector becomes the exploiter, becomes most dangerous. The words covering the meaning. That is why when the teacher is not right, but the emphasis is more on the words and practices, the person can lose himself totally on the words and practices. Therefore, does not mean another extreme. No words, no practices. That also is stupid. Words are needed, practices are needed. You must know how to use it so that it reminds you of yourself. The words by themselves do not cover anything because words were not created by themselves. Words are self-created or somebody created? Words are not self-created. Are you getting that point? Words are not self-created. Somebody created. What meaning he gave to the word, you must give the same meaning. Unfortunately, in many languages of the world, because the culture is not that deep, the vision is not that profound or infinity, most of the words are opposed to something. Like suppose you are unhappy, so happy opposed to unhappiness. You are dying, so undying, imperishable. It is the opposite. But what is immortality? The person doesn't know. That is why they say everything after death. In such a cultural milieu, immortality, happiness, absolute is not available now in life. It's all after death. That is why the words are also very limited. Lucky in Sanskrit language, it's a different thing altogether. Everything has a name. Especially in the matters of relative and the absolute knowledge, everything is so clear. Relative words, there will be plenty of words, new words will be created. If no language, you will have every word. As time passes, you are discovering computer, discovering iPod, discovering spacecraft. Many ancient languages will have these names because those things didn't exist. But the timeless, eternal message is ever existing. Who you are will not change even billion years, trillion years. As with the teaching will be immortal, universal. The meaning of the word, are you getting that point, please? Meaning of the word I, the aham, the absolute, means aham. Don't say the word I and aham synonym. No. Aham, Sanskrit word, you cannot believe what it means. A-ha, like a-u, om. Like that, a-ha, There's a particular article somewhere written down in Self-Knowledge magazine. Sometimes you should pick it up. The letters begin with the a, ends with the ha. Asiraskam hakarantam, asheshakara sanstitam. All the letters begins with a and ha. 48, 49 letters are there. In English, 26 letters, A to Z, like that. All the words can come under the A to Z, same thing. Every name in this world is possible between A and Ha. Ksha is the last one when we say that. Ksha is a conjunct consonant, Ka and Sha. So A and Ha. Between that, All names are possible. Aha. So in aham, the whole universe is contained. I, the meaning of the word is like Om. So profound, so universal. You see the meaning for yourself. That is why a meaning should not, a word, a name should not hide the meaning. In a scholastic study, when you are more busy engaging yourself in the meaning and the meaning of the words, the meaning is successfully hidden. As you are more interested in knowing about the words. No. Please. The word is a message. Through the word, a message is given. A word is a messenger. Somebody is using it. That is why, again, relatively, the word is the messenger, the meaning is the message. But relatively, no word can be messenger because it depends on the individual, the man, the person who conveys, who allows what meaning to be carried by that particular word. So you load the word. That is why in English a particular word may not have that meaning. Like the God, the word in English does not mean Ishvara in Sanskrit. What Ishvara means, the word God in English doesn't mean that. Recently there was a court case, can you believe? In Malaya, what is that country? Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. In Malaysia, a Muslim gentleman has filed a case in Malaysian Supreme Court and the court has accepted it. That he says, no English literature book should use the name Allah for sake of God. Why? Because English word God does not mean what Allah means in Arabic. Can you believe it? It's a case. See, English word God does not mean what Allah means in Arabic. Because it means something. It means something. Separate concepts. God in heaven, there is a form. Allah has no form. It's not supposed to have any form. Whereas when you say Ishvara, form, yes, formless, yes. Both are fine. So you can't translate God, Ishvara as God. Are you getting that point, please? The concepts go on changing. That is why today the world is fighting in the name of God. Everybody says, in their great enthusiasm to say, everybody talking the same thing. All the paths lead to same goal. All the words mean same thing. No. It do not. It's just like a vague word you can example. So when I say car, you think of a car. What car you think? Whichever car you have. Somebody thinks of Mercedes, somebody thinks of BMW, somebody thinks of Toyota, somebody thinks of Honda, somebody thinks of Maruti, somebody thinks of an ambassador. Car you are thinking, no doubt, but your answer to a car is a $1 billion car or a $1 million car, a $100 car or $1,000 car, different types of car. But car it is, a general name. English word God has become like, because the language depends on the language, but it doesn't mean the same thing in all languages. Its concepts vary from people to people. So when you see the word Ishvara, understand about yourself, Aham, the I, absolute. It includes all meanings of every shade, every color. Thousands of relative identifications, one absolute identification. One word I has got one absolute meaning and millions of millions relative meanings. Therefore, so beautiful. Say the word aham, say the word I. You give that load to that English word and then pass on. The word doesn't have that load. The same way, in Sanskrit also, you may be using the word, but you may not know that it has infinity load. Like just because somebody uses the Sanskrit and aham does not mean he knows the absolute. Understand? As children, we are introduced to words, but deeper meanings and deeper significance comes in time. So as you go on growing up in life, picking up these words, you see the meaning of it. And this is where you shall see how this aham, the I, is not the gross body and all other things. The meaning of the word I is not all these things. Atma, anatma, self, not self, as I told you. The meaning of the word self, the meaning of the word I is not the word. So all the words and names of the nameless also belong to the realm of the not self, not I. Who you are, unspeakable, indescribable. That's what you are being. Easiest. You don't need a word, name, concept, anything to remember yourself or be yourself. Always there. How it is, please read it. 154 then. Deho yamanna bhavana annamayastu kosha annena jivati vinashyati tadvihinah tvakcharma mamsarudhira asti purisharasi nayam swayam bhavitum arati nitya suddha purve janeradhi mruterapi nayamasti jata kshana guno aniyata svabhava naiko jadasya ghatavate paridrushyamanah swatma katham bhavati bhava vikaraveta purvam janeradhi mruterapi nayamasti jata kshana guno aniyata svabhava naiko jadasya ghatavate paridrushyamanah swatma katham bhavati bhava vikaraveta. So now talking about this annamaya kosha, how the meaning of the word I is not this gross body. Why? Because the meaning of the word I is nitya suddha, eternally pure, immortal, absolute. The nature of the body is, it is born out of food. Deho yamanna bhavana, annamayastu kosha, anna vikara. It is the modification of the food. The physical body is anena jivati. With the food it is sustained. Vinasyati tadvihina. When there is no food, body dies away. And how the body is? Tvak, skin, mamsa, flesh, rudhira, charma, skin. Then tvak charma means tvak, epidermis, dermis. Then mamsa, flesh, rudhira, blood, asthi, bone. Iti purisha rasi, and also urine and facet. All different types of things inside, which makes this gross body. Swayam nayam bhavitu marati nitya suddha. By itself, it can't be eternally pure. Why? Because all materials are limited, dying, therefore shava, as though impure. meaning continuously dying and changing. Touched by death, tempted by mortality. That is the physical body. Touched by death, tempted by mortality. You cannot make it auspicious. That is why Shaba, not Shivoham, Shivoham. When you say Shivoham, Shivoham, it is not referring to the Shaba that the gross body is. That the whole samsara is, the whole creation is the dancing ground of Shiva, the Nataraja. Shiva auspiciousness, dancing away in the realm of mortality, in the whole cremation ground of a creation. What an exotic, what a beautiful concept. Huh? Just think of it, how beautiful. In you, the dancer, the dance and the dancing spot. The body is the dancing spot. On this background, on this ground of in this ground, the dance is taking place. The whole changing universe continuously dancing away. And who is doing that? Shiva Nataraja, consciousness, Asdu. The dancer, dance, the ground, everything one and the same. To be part of that marvelous, eternally dancing existence. How can you ever forget that? Your bad days you like to forget in your life. Have you not seen people? Your bad days you like to forget. Your bad memories you want to forget. Happy days do you like to forget? How can you forget happiness itself? Happy days you don't want to forget. Good days you don't want to forget. How do you like to forget happiness itself? Auspiciousness itself. Shivoham, Shivoham. That is why consider this physical body, how it is part of the whole living, thriving universe. This beautiful example I gave other day, like the a little iceberg continuously floating and melting away in water. A little piece of ice continuously floating and melting away in water. Came out of what? Water. So this little iceberg of a body made out of 5 elements, continuously floating and melting away in the ocean of the samsara of 5 elements, Pancha Mahabhuta Jagat and Pancha Mahabhuta Sarira. In the body of the totality, tiny individual body is continuously floating and flitting away. All happens in a timeless lap. Call it Nataraja, Shiva, Amma, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. You don't like those names? Forget it. Sabrahma, Sasiva, Sahari, Sendra, Suakshara, Paramaswarat. Call it Brahma, Vishnu, Vande, Maheshwara, Akshara, Paramaswara. Imperishable name. It doesn't matter what name you give. That is where you don't find it difficult to accept. This is God, yes. Ishvara, yes. Allah, yes. Buddha, yes. Everything, yes. In and through everything. But a person who believes in X only as the God, he may say, they may include us, but our X doesn't mean all other things. Only one thing. Chances are, you don't have to worry about all that things. You continue to see that reality for yourself as to who you are. Are you getting that point, please? See that very, very clearly. Oh, all the time. One word. So this body, Suddham, Nitya Suddho, by itself, Swayam na bhavati, Swayam bhavitum na harati. By itself, it can't be by itself. Because, listen, it's so lovely. You take the drop from the Ganges and show it to somebody. What shall he say? What is this? Drop of water. Will it know it is Ganges water? It's a drop of water. Put it Ganges, holy. Isolated drop. Gone back to the river, what happens? Ganges water, holy water. Take a drop, Vindu, just a drop. To put it back, mighty ocean. That drop, when you put it back, it becomes ocean. Isolated, you are limited, inauspicious, mortal, dying. Part of the totality, auspiciousness, immortal, deathless, absolute. Choice is yours. Pick it up as you like. As you like. So Suddha. Achha? And this body, you want to also look at this body, how it is. So you are always that, not this body. Purvam janehe mrutehe adhirapi nayamasti. I am this physical body. Purvam janehe. Janehe purvam. Before the birth, the body did not exist. Where was your body before the birth of the body? That is why even children ask, you don't know what to answer. Mummy, where was I before I was born? What the mummy can say? In the my mummy, my womb. Before you born, then you don't know what to do. Children ask the most impossible questions. Janehe purvam. Before the body, before the birth, body did not exist. Mrute adhi. After the death, nayamasti. Again doesn't exist. Why? Goes back into the elements. Totally disintegrates into elements. Please see. Jata kshana kshana guno aniyata svabha. Jata kshana kshana guna. Kshana kshana jata, different guna. Pratikshana anyatha svabha. Every moment, kshanam kshanam prati. Moment to moment, it is different. How do you say? Hey, yesterday I saw, today is dead. That is 24 hours. Somebody must have seen last moment, this moment is gone. You know, you are sitting, fell down, as you are looking, fell down. That's what it is. The death is already following. The moment you are born, the death is following you. The body is resisting, not resisting. Body is growing, living. One day body can't resist anymore. Finished. They give a nice example, like a powerful tigress. Why this a tigress? Why not tiger? There is also some meaning in that. Because tigress is more violent. Do you know why? Because she has to feed the babies. The tiger has no such job. The tiger, the mummy takes up the responsibility. That is why the mummies become ferocious. You go and touch the female dog here itself, you will know what will happen. Go to the cow and touch his baby. The bullocks and bulls, they are simply hanging around. They have no sense of protection. Mummy, so tigress. The time is like tigress. So the tigress, when is running after it, it tearing down when it continuously running after the antelope. What is it doing? Continuous speeding. And he knows it is coming towards it. He is trying to escape. It tires it down. Then, just little hard, it goes 10 feet, falls. Goes on to the jugular. Time. Continuously chasing us. Body is as though running away. Until the body is tired, exhausted, and gives itself up. The body gives itself up. You try to protect it with so many medicines, nothing wrong, try. But one day it will be consumed by the timeless, no choice. And if you understand what timeless is, you won't resist the consumption by the timeless. Why? If God is going to, the totality is going to take me away, where shall I be? The part of the totality. So why should I resist? Because I don't know myself. Are you getting that? Because I don't know myself, Shivoham, Shivoham. Therefore I am afraid, Shavoham, Shavoham. I am dying, I am dead. You never say I am dead. Huh? You say I am dying. But if you say Shivoham, oh Ishvara, everything. The fellow, when he is living, you may be angry with him, you may disrespect, sometimes you may eat. The moment he dies, everybody who does do namaskar. Why? Shava becomes Shiva. Now he is now Bhagavan. Now he bury him, everybody does namaskar. He was a rascal. He was a rogue. While living, you have called him rogue, rascal, every beautiful English words, everything you have used against him. But the moment he is lying dead there, he is no more Shava. He is now Shiva. That is why people bury it and put a temple around it. Temple on it, Shivalinga and other things, they do that. Anyway, Ishvara, is that. So, Jata Kshana Kshana Guno Aniyata Svabhava, this physical body continuously dying. Naiko Jadascha Ghatavat Paridrushyamana. And it is something na ekaha. Jadasya is one of the many millions of things. Atma ekaha, only one. Body continuously changing. It was a child, it was young, it is adult, it will be old. So how many? What are the conditions? Na ekaha. Aneka. So many conditions. This is my picture. Which condition? When you say your picture, are you getting that? Your picture means which picture? When I was a child. Oh. This is my school days. I went to college. Football team. Marriage. Old. Yes. When you see all that, so many different bodies. The body is continuously changing. Na ekascha, always changing. Jadascha, also jada, inert. By itself it has no movement. Does it ever happen you went to sleep, when you get up the body has gone to another door? Huh? By itself you got up. Why are you keeping me only one place all the time in the same bed? Let me go somewhere. The body goes up and goes out. Like your car, you have parked your car in one place. You go next time, it has gone somewhere. Right? You are bored under the same tree every day. Jadasya, how sweet. You understand? It is not the dosha of the body. It is the guna. Knowing this is the nature of the body, don't for God's sake condemn the body. That is how the body is. You must know how to handle the body. Are you getting that? You know the nature of the body and you must know how to handle it. Don't expect extraordinary thing from the ordinary body. If the rose is rose, don't expect the fragrance of jasmine from rose. Nor expect fragrance of jasmine in a lily. Nor the fragrance of lily in a jasmine. So this is body. Your body doesn't think. That is why people are physical, very physical. Physical exercise, physically playing this, physical. Very strongly physical exercise. You use your mind just to develop your physics and physical exercise. That much you are developing your mind for. So your mind will be sharp only towards that much. That is why whether it is a sports or physical activity, you are not going to discover something like a scientist or a great thinker or a philosopher. Not that a sportsman cannot be a great thinker. If he wants to think, apart from keeping his body fit, he must learn to think. But don't say by playing football, I shall be a philosopher. Just like being a philosopher, are you getting that? Just like being a philosopher does not mean you become a football star. Huh? Just because you are a brilliant person, wise man, you know yourself. So, will you know how to act in a movie or play in a game or... You may have little smartness, but if you want to do something, you better learn it. You want to speak German language? Learn German. You want to speak Spanish? Learn Spanish. Not that because I know myself, I know every language. It doesn't work. So just because by doing physical activity, you cannot sharpen your thinking. To think, you must think. That is why so misunderstood the physical practices in the name of religion. Person attributes himself all the holiness because he is engaging himself in holy activity. And he shall condemn everybody else as unholy. Just because he is dressed in a particular way, or as sporting a particular beard or a particular mala or chandan, vibhuti, some nonsense. Anybody, anywhere, some religious symbol he has it, so now he thinks he is supreme. It's the biggest mistake. Understand? The symbols, understand, symbols are not meant to impress others. Symbols you take up to remind yourself as to who you are. When you are putting the sandalwood here, is not to look nice or to be impressive in your photograph. This is the body, Atmanam, this physical body, Deham, Devalaya Proktaha, Dehi Deva Maheshwara, this Deha, body, Devalaya, the abode of God. In this indweller, Maheshwara, Shiva himself, Vishnu himself, the God himself is sitting in this body. Therefore, this body is worshipped, maintained. Then it becomes symbols are beautiful. Or else, it will be the symbol of your arrogance, stupidity. Are you getting that point, please? You must know. So, Naiko, Jadascha Ghatavat Paridrushyaman. It is also seen. Ghatavat, like a Ghata means like a pot. Swatma Katham Bhavati. Katham Atma Bhavati. How can it be myself? Why? Because seen by me. Bhava Vikara Vetta. Aham Atma. I Atma. Both meaning the same. Bhava Vikara Vetta. Vetta, knower of the Bhava Vikara. The modifications, changes of all thoughts. The body, the mind, the thoughts, everything. Understand? Bhava Vikara Vitta. The knower of everything, knower of the changes. Whereas body itself is going through changes. Who am I is ever changeless. Body is continuously changing. Therefore, the changeless cannot be a changing thing. I can't be body. Okay? Having told this, then he says, Panipadadiman deho Natma vyangepi jivanat Tatsakte ranasascha Naniyamyo niyamakaha Panipadadiman dehe Natma vyangepi jivanat Tattatsakte ranasascha Naniyomyo niyamakaha. Right. So now we see the difference between Deha and Atma, myself. Are you getting that? So You say, I am the body. Body does not say, it is me. Are you getting that? Very simple. That much you want to take your responsibility. I say, I am the body. Body never say, it is me. See that? Suppose body says it is me, then it will be very difficult to throw it out. It is like, the scandals. You have seen the scandals, You say, I don't know him. But he says, no, I am your son, or I am your husband, or I am your wife, or I am your brother. You are in trouble. The fellow comes and claims. He said, no, I don't know him. I never knew her. I don't know him. I don't know her. He said, no, she is the one who helped me. She is the one who lived with me, or he is the one who lived with me. Then you create a problem for everybody. Because you say, I don't know him. He said, nothing doing. You are living with me. Now what do? Lucky body doesn't do that. You say, I am the body. But the body never says it is me. That is why the day you say, I am not the body, is not going to protest either. What a simple, beautiful relationship, you think. Your body is so cute. I am the body. Body doesn't say anything. You suffer. I am not the body. The body doesn't say anything. You are released. How sweet. And this body, how is that? Panipada dimandeha na atma. It cannot be. I, the self, cannot be. Because atma nishkalam, no part. Physical body has pani, pada, adi. Hands, legs, every part of the body. It has so many parts. Aham nishkalam. Vyangepi jivanat. When it is gone, body leaves. Understand? Goes on changing. You can cut off a part of the body. It also continues to live. Hand is gone, body is living. It goes on changing. Vyanga. When there is Vyanga is gone also, it is alive. When? Not only a physical, listen, when the body is gone, a limb is gone, consciousness is. When the whole body is gone also, consciousness is. You see, the sense of I is complete with full body. The sense of I is complete without a leg, without a hand, without a tail. Because you are a monkey also sometimes. Okay? I think that point, please. Your sense of I is not without leg. The body goes without the leg. But your sense of I is on the body. Always complete. Body lives without hand, without the leg, without the eyes, without, no limbs, no sense organs. Body go crazy. But your sense of identity is the whole body. That is why sometimes ghost limbs come. The ghost limbs. What is ghost limb? You don't have a limb, but you think as though you have a limb. Some people have no hand. But they will be feeling the hand moving and itching also. There is no hand, but the hand is itching also. What is? The brain it comes. It's very, you don't know. Because we have not suffered. People have suffered, what is horrible. The person imagines as though it is there. Like people do that hypochondria. They imagine disease which they don't have. That mind can play such games. Misunderstanding, which you imagine, which is not there. And that is why people who live in the imagination successfully suffer. What is the difference between insanity and that? It's sort of a little insanity because you are imagining things which are not there. There are some people continually persecute them. I don't think anybody likes me. But he never includes himself in that. That I hate myself, he not say, I don't think anybody likes me. Or some people, they are the gifts to the mankind. Every woman loves me. Every man is looking at me. Some are sick. Some people are sick. They think there are some men and some men, both sexes you can see. Some men think, whenever they walk, everyone is looking at them. Because they are such gift to the mankind, womankind. And there are some women, always imagine, every man is looking at you. The wife is totally unlookable. Nobody look at her, but she thinks everybody is looking only at her. What a headache. Such people want attention. That's why they imagine. And sometimes it's not imagination, sometimes it's true also. A man may be looking at you, a woman may be looking at you, but don't take it as an obsession at any time. Are you getting that point, please? So, Panipa, Vyangye, even part is on, you are still say, I am the body. Tatsakterana, tatsakarana, sache. Yes. So you are the physical body continuously losing the part, but you are part of you are having the whole thing in your own mind. I am the physical body. With it or without it. That's a beautiful point. Your hand is amputated, leg is amputated, body is like that. But I know, this is my whole body, this is my body. With the hand I can walk, without this leg I can walk this way. You are seeing it inside. You are using the presence of a limb, also using the absence of a limb. I think that since my right leg is not there, I should not take my left leg that side. I go there. I think how you are adjusting. Previously both the hands are using and lifting up. Now your right hand is gone. So you have kept it in the left hand. So when the object is on the right side, you take your body completely around it and lift on your left hand. Why? Because you are seeing absence of body, absence of the limb. So Sakti Anasa, meaning the body, the limb is gone. That power is still with you to look at everything as is. Do you only do with the body? In our mind also is same. Previously he was my husband, she was my wife. Now divorced. The same person, but no more I look at a husband, wife. Previously he was my friend. Now he does not accept me or remember me. Nothing to do with him or the thought comes, but no excitement. Previously she was my friend. Previously he was my friend. Previously I was living in that house, but now it is sold. I go by that house, but nothing happens to me. You see how it happens? Your physical body, not you lose your limbs, but also you lose your thoughts. Are you getting that? Lose your thoughts means not only your limbs are gone, when the limb, are you getting that? Your limb is gone, but you use absence of it. Same thing also. The person may exist, the part of the person is existing in your head, but that you have cut off excitement in relation to him or her, because he is not my husband anymore, wife anymore. He is not my husband anymore. She is not my lover. I am not her lover. He is not my no intimate friendship with him or her. I was working for them. I am not working for them. I was with them. Now I am no more with them. You cut off. You understand? Your mind. You adjust. Just like your physical body, in the absence of it, readjusting the movement of the body. You are readjusting the thoughts. People who cannot readjust get into problem. You have retired, but you think you are still the officer. Some people are crazy, Even after retirement, the fellow still thinks he is the officer. So that is the fellow is affected. It happened in life. In America, I was there. 30 years back, 76, 70, 32, 100 years. Every time is changing. There one American boy was staying with me, Jari. And when I went to America a few years after, when he saw me, of course, 14 years after we are meeting. So he comes up and, oh, please come to my house, please come. What shall I do? I say, yes, of course, I'll come and see you. I go to his house. What is he doing? Babysitting. He has a baby. And where is your wife? I said, what happened? Sitting, where is your wife? My wife and our girlfriend, they have gone to watch a movie. I said, what is this? I mean, there's nothing wrong. Are you staying together? Said, no, we are separated. No. So yes, it's okay. I mean, it happens. Those days, seeing it for the first time, these things I don't, much understand. I said, okay, that's good. Now separated. They're separated. So I was telling with him and the child is playing. Now the wife and her girlfriend, they both came back to the place. Arrangement is, she will be babysitting until they come back. Once they go back, he has to go. When she came back, this man committed mistake of introducing her. He said, he's my friend Swamiji from India and he is my wife. You know what he said? I'm not your wife. Straight snub. Because they are separated already. They have legally separated. He is come to babysit. When she said, he is my wife, I'm not your wife. He switched off. I'm not your wife. So don't tell me I'm your wife. So the same person at one time, she must have accepted her as husband. After 5, 6 years, they lived together, happy, love, loving, courting. It must have started with a courtship. Oh, yo. What all things. Now the same person, like a ghost limb, the leg is gone. Totally, I'm your wife. You can't take that word, I'm your wife. Oh. So the thoughts also get amputated like that. They also disappear. But you have the whole memories. You have your memories. Just like the ghost memory of a limb, you will have ghost memories of the memories. It means nothing, but it remains a picture. It means nothing. You have gone away from that man, you run away from the husband, child is dead, the man is dead from your life, or the woman is dead from your life. But the ghost limbs hanging around. And sometimes they create itching also. Just like your non-existent leg is itching, same the non-existent people. But their thoughts are making you itch, feel itch. Yeah? Like that. Atmanavati, consciousness is not. You are not that. Na niyamo niyamakaha. Body is Atma, self is niyamakaha. Niyama. It is not something which controls, but controlled. Body is controlled. Self is controller. As though control. In a sense, who using whom? You use the body or body uses you? You use the body, you use the thought, you also use the thought. All happens in your presence of yourself. So work on it, little bit, work on it. That is why conscious action. Sit down in a place. Just think, sit down in a place for half an hour. Say 1 hour, sit down. And see what all pushing coming from inside. Your mind tells you, get up and go. Why are you sitting down? Go. Tea. Coffee. I see what he's doing. Go. What he's doing. Something. And if you are not watching it, your body will get up and go. It's not that body will get up and go. Consciously, when you sanction yourself, the body responds. Cannot go by itself. That is why if you are that sharp, you are inside thought also, let any thought come, but no thought can take over a movement. Why? You have to say yes. That's how you become very, very conscious. You are the consciousness itself sharp. That is why depends on what level you are functioning. Very gross, outside. Gross, body. Little less gross, level. Absolutely beautiful, you're with yourself. Then you choose. A very wise person can also behave like a gross man at a body level, any level. But that does not affect him because he is the niyamaka, naniya. He is not regulated. He is regulator. He is not controlled. He is the controller. Ask yourself a question. Do you control your emotions? Emotions control you. Do you drive your car or the car drives you? If you drive your car, you reach destination. Your car drives you, you reach hospital. You eat food, healthy. Food eats you, disease. You drink things, healthy. The drink takes you, alcoholic. You drive the body, happy life. Body drives you crazy, mess. You drive your senses, amazing perceptions. Senses drive crazy, for one sense, whole body is sacrificed. For one sense, for music, or for touch, or for taste, or a smell, getting that place. You drive your thoughts, master. A single thought drives you, make you totally insane. One thought drives you. When people are crazy, what does it mean? One emotion drives him around, right? One emotion. Your relations with people are fine, your brother is fine, your husband is fine, your relations with children are fine, your relations with everybody is fine, but your relations with the boss is stupid. And you got so angry, you shot boss. Even you are in the prison, the father is separated from children, the mother is separated from brother, the husband is separated from wife. The criminal is gone. Are you getting that? The professional, not the boss. But every other roles are also separated. Why? Because you are in the one role messes up the entire thing. One role. That is why Ishvara, you must, while playing role, when you speak a word, you must watch out. Because one word you speak wrong, it has got 100 ramifications. One word. Abba, You can't be more conscious. It is so. And once you are conscious, you enjoy that life. Why? Never get into mess. You withdraw from the mess. You run away from the mess, but you don't create mess. So nice to feel really, when you are getting into mess, you are not knowing it because you are unconscious. That's why when people fall in love, both are unconsciously getting into mess. Both are unconscious for, falling into the trap. Both. They don't know. Not many people are consciously doing things in life. You get into a business transaction, you fight and get out. You get into a relationship, you fight and get out. You get into anything, get out. So you have to be extremely conscious. Namakaha na niyama. Then read. Deyata dharma tat karma tadavasthari shaknaham sataiva svata siddham advailakshanyamaatmanah deyata dharma tat karma tadavasthadi lakshanam sataiva svata siddham tavailakshanyamaatmanah. Right. Deha tad dharma tad karma tad avasthadi. Understand? Deha. First deha, you can take that word deha. Deha in Sanskrit means dahyata iti deha, that which is burnt. That which is burnt. Deha means dahyati deha, that which is burnt. Now you can say, oh, Swami, every tradition, everybody is not cremated. Some people bury it, some people throw it for the vultures. So how can you say that which is burnt? No. When you say that burnt, adhyatmika, adivika, adibhautika tapihi dahyata iti deha. That which is burnt by the three fires. Three fires continuously consuming your body. Adhyatmika tapa, adibhautika tapa, adidaivika tapa. Tapa, the heat, as though continuously burning your body. Adhyatmika tapa, atmanam aditya vartate. It comes from out of the body. Hunger, disease is burning the body, killing it every moment. Aging. Somebody helps you, Can you say, what can I do? He's only pushing my age button fast, Nobody pushes your age button fast. It comes from within. Adhyatmika. Atmanam adikritya vartate. Continuous aging, dying, hungry, old, infirm, weak. Continuous. Adhyatmika. Adibhautikata. Adibhautika. Bhutanam adhikutartate. Bhuta means all panchbhutas, you can say, or beings, animals. Bhutanam. All little invisible insects want to take over your body. All these little bugs. They want to bug this body. They want to make it their abode. Smallpox, cholera. All these little bugs, they want to take over your body. Your body fights it out, but they want to take it over. Tiger wants to eat it for the breakfast, lunch, dinner, depending on the time. Shark wants to take one limb, chew the leg. He likes only human legs. You like drumstick. You like chicken leg? He likes human leg. Some develop taste for the legs, some develop taste for the head. Who knows? The sharks, don't ask them why they have developed the taste, but they take one chunk and go. These are adibhautika tapa. Everybody. Then adidaivika tapa, from the unknown. Earthquake, 50,000 people dead in a moment. Cyclone, 50,000 to 100,000 people born dead. Tsunami, 350,000 wiped out. Did that morning when they woke up, did they know, in such beautiful sunshine, lovely clear sky, the tsunami from all things is nonsense, little water will take 350,000 people. We are not included, that's why you are sitting and talking. I'm very sure if I was in Madras and somebody would have told, come, Swamiji, there is something going on here, water is going down, definitely the curious monkey that I am, I would have gone. And suppose it is gone, receding, hey, not bad. Let's see. Oh, for the first time, half a kilometer of the sea is visible. Let us see what it is. Suppose in Mahabalipuram, you go to the old temple, you want to touch it. And then in 1 second it comes a jet speed, what? 500 miles per hour. Where is your chance? Are dead. So don't blame people. You think you are smart, you survived. You are lucky, you survived. And when the earth is shaking itself, he's not thinking only dumb people to die. Huh? Whether 800 school children, top boss in a big company, big factory, anybody, Adi Daivi Grab. With these three, nobody can escape. That is why Deha, Daite. With these three fires of the unknown, as well as the surrounding environmental fire, as well as the fire from your own body, continuously consuming everybody. Deha. Tad dharma, tad karma. What is the dharma of the body? Asti jayate vardhate, viparinamate akshyate vinyate iti shadvikaravat. 6 modifications. Is born, growing, metamorphosed, is decaying, dying. Tad karma. Any actions that are done physically, that are done. Sakshi. Who is the Sakshi? Yourself, the eye. Witness of Deha, tad dharma, tad karma. Are not body, neither its dharma, nor its karma. How beautiful it is. Getting that. When you analyze one bit after another bit, very clearly you see, hey, that's right. Dharma, tad karma. Saeva siddham. Tad vailakshanam atmana. Atmana tad vailakshanam. Vilakshana. Other than that, these lakshana, these characteristics do not belong to the body. They do not belong to the Atma, the self. Vailakshanam atmana. What is it? Swatasiddham. Swatasiddham. Self-existent. Doesn't change the conditions. And neither three adhyatmika, adibhautika, adidhaivika can touch it. The three fires of the unknown environmental body cannot touch the consciousness yourself. Therefore, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You can make a new interpretation. So 3 Shantis for 3 fires to go. Om is always Om. Always at home in Om. Always Om is yourself. But Shanti Shanti for the 3 fires of the unknown. Or for Shanti Shanti for the gross body, subtle body, causal body. So 3 Shantis. So God, take care of the 3 realms. Om is always Om. Om. Always happy with myself. Please God, help it. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gross body, subtle body, causal body. Wow, what is it? Ishvara. That is why every day with that. In Bali, they continue to follow it. In India, we have forgotten. Indians, we are the developing nation now, fastest developing economy. So it will be much more forgotten now. It's money mad. Everybody will be quoting Lakshmi. Narayana holds Gada in hand. You understand? When you look at your wife in the presence of husband, what do you get? Bullet. Right? Everybody is interested in Lakshmi. Everybody has forgotten Narayana. So what happens? Gada. He has got chakram. All these fancy weapons. Whoever wants the concert without looking at him. But if you have got Narayana with you, Lakshmi automatically comes. So hold on to Vishnu, hold on to Narayana, got yourself, prosperity comes. Anando brahmajvajanat anandadhyev kalima nibhuta jayante anande najata nijivanti anandam prayante vimbisanti sahyava argavi varune vidya pamebhu manpratistita evam veda pratitishthati anavanannado bhavati mahan bhavati prajaya pasuvi brahmavachasena mahakirtya. The last one who knows Brahman, Ishvara Narayana himself, this happens to him. Anam, everything. Prajaya pasuvi brahmavachasena praja. With prosperity, all animals, all wealth, the brahmavarchas, the brilliance of the Brahman, this knowledge, everything comes plenty. Why? Ishvara, one with God, one with himself. But if you are coating the body, forgetting the body's awareness, you will be punishable by death. It's all the Maya, Prakruti. Holding onto the body, that is the female. Holding onto the body, coating the concert, the body, the word, thought, sense organ, but forgetting the Vishnu, the Absolute. You get into such fantastic mess. Punishment, 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 gap. And hold on to that. Pleasure, 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 paradise. Is a dome. Absolute pleasure dome. The whole universe, absolute pleasure dome. Why? I'm happy with myself. Everything is there, excellent. Nothing is there, absolutely excellent. So, the fear of loss. If you have it, great. If you don't have it, greater. Now what do? To such a fellow, what can he do? Getting that point. If you come with the cinema only, I'll give you this laddu. I can't come with then no laddu. Thank you. What do you do to such a fellow? Only if you have weakness, you can be. That is why. Do not ever quote Prakriti without being one with the Purusha. Being one with the Absolute. Choice is yours to play game with the body, mind, thought, or the creation. But if you are not aware of yourself, you can deal with your body, live with your body, your mind, your thoughts, your emotions and everything. But be ready, pay the price. No choice. Because ignorance has consequences. You have to be aware of yourself. Okay, I have told this. Another thing. Salyarasi mansa lipta hai mala purnoti kshmala hai katham bhavedayam vettam swayam etad vyakshana. So he very clearly says now, Salyarasi Mandalipta Malapurna Ati Kasmala hai. This is full of what? Salyarasi is bones, full of bones. Make no bone of it. Body is full of bones. What is beauty? On the bone structure, this flesh is pasted. Right? That is why if you send your X-ray photograph for your marriage, send your X-ray photo. Miss Universe, Miss Universe. X-ray photo. Everybody will run away. Ghost. But that's what it is. Salyarasi. Directive. In school, in a village school, there is a useless place, small place. There is nothing now. There is. Those days when we were studying, the teacher may hold a pencil and say, think this is a globe. What globe? A pencil globe. What rubbish. Anyway, forget it. So once they brought one skeleton. For the science class, one skeleton came. And half of the, all are from villages. So some of the kids are small ones, the ghost, they won't go to that room. But slowly everybody is used to it. And after some time, we all go there and tuck, 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 do like this, tuck, 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 it goes like that. So after some time, it almost broke. But anyway, so you can be that. A demonstration piece in some laboratory for the classroom. Who knows? How do you know? Or so many people may be there. Somebody's head, somebody's tail, somebody's leg, somebody's so many people put together one. Mr. Sankara'S Salyarasi. Poetic description of the body. These classes that you should give to the Miss America, Miss Universe competition, Miss World competition, Mr. Universe competition. These verses up you take. What will happen? The opening song for the Miss Universe competition, the opening song for the Miss World competition is this one. Everybody will run. That is why they don't want to come anywhere near this type of things. Who wants to face the reality? Just think, who wants to face the reality? This morning, there is a piece of news. I just opened just to see. Those of you know singing, Boy George. He's big singer, 1970s, 80s. 10 million copies of his things are sold out. So multi-millionaire. You know what he's doing now? selling T-shirts in the London street. This came in the newspaper. Why? Totally into drugs, cocaine. For drug abuse, already gone into 100 times. Remaining in a flat telling something else, but when he says nobody can go there, some police goes there and is snorting cocaine. Forcefully assaulted a man and tied him down in the room. Again another case. We are not reflection on Boy George, the personality life, but think. Sometimes a person can be super music star. You can Mr. Universe, Miss Universe. You can be anybody. Sometimes you can say, sometimes a wise man can, by chance is something happens to a wise person also. And somebody's complex and his life and somehow he get connected and he goes to jail or something. Nobody shall confuse his happiness and wisdom. Always remain there. Ultimately when the body is going to pass, you are not restless. You know this is going to happen. Because from day one you are rehearsing the death. Always you are deathless, you are rehearsing the death. So I say, contemplate, sit down, sit down. Can you be in touch with deathlessness every moment? So that, call it living, call it dying, will be comfortable. Every moment of your life also will be beautiful. Why? You are in touch with the deathless, the absolute. Every moment with yourself. So these things can change completely. You remind this story to other people who are lost in the world, they will not get it. Just like this in the disco, you put some bhajan. And organize bhajan and start putting some disco song. Both fellows will run here and there. Doesn't mean anything. So Salya Rasi, Mansalita, this body is made out of this bone structure covered with the clay of flesh. Suppose somebody, I say, oh, I love her, I love him. Scrape all the bone and scrape all the flesh, put in the bucket and say, love him. You love this flesh, no? The whole structure of it. Oh, so nice, beautiful muscle. Okay, take. Think of it. Beautiful. Oh, your teeth are so lovely, sparkling white. Remove that and the fellow will run. Are you getting that point, please? Mamsalipta, Malapurna, full of dirt, urine and facets. Chul. Ati Kashmalaha. Why this language is used? Because some people are so dense that you have to use this stupid language. Because they are so dense. Everybody is not subtle. That one hint you will get, no. You have to tell a fellow you are an idiot for him to wake up. If you say, I don't think you should do that, you understand. If you tell some people, if you tell them, please don't do it. Some people who tell, please don't do it, they will go away. No problem. But there are some people are so dense, so stupid. You have to say an idiot, but give him 2-3 steps. Oh, you telling me not to do. All right. So for such dense people, this language is used. The body that loves so much stinks. That is why people put a ton of deodorant. Have a ton of this, have a ton of that. Other day one person gave me some sample of very costly things. See, if you put it on your eyes, this bag will go. I say, I see. You put here, what is that? Before bath, wash it out, then push it up for 10 minutes. Then I say, I have nothing else to do in this world. I have to fix up my face. And how much of a face? A quarter of a face. So this is already gone. And then this one, put that on. Okay, those who are in business body, let them do it. What am I to do that? It's no good. What is the time? And you have to remember. You always have to remember. Otherwise you don't know what to do. Ultimately, anyway, so there is nothing wrong in keep it going, do that thing wrong. But please, the body, being what it is, it's like coloring the hair. You color the hair. Can you remove the white base? When you color the hair, the base is white. When? Continuously coming out. Continuously coming out the body, the hair is continually coming out. Needs maintenance. You can't hide reality. How much foundation, base, and the color you put. After some time, wrinkles, That why you can't come out of your bedroom. 6 hours sleep, 2 hours decoration. Then come out for 5 hours. Because you have to, because otherwise the foundation goes away. Then fountain goes away, the wrinkle comes up. You don't know what to do with it. You see, reading that. That is why if your nature is, if you are ignorant, if you are ugly, you can put a foundation, you put a nice covering of goodness, kindness, but sometimes the crack comes, ugliness oozes out. And if you are the happiness absolute, even if you pretend to be very angry, through that anger the smile comes out and the Lord doesn't take seriously. Because you are so happy, man. Then no, he is simply telling that. Because he doesn't really get angry. He really doesn't get upset. And the person who pretends to be nice, but his evil is rogue number one, live with the pretensions for a few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, suddenly anger will come out. Why? Because he is angry. Basically, unfortunate, unhappy, ignorant. So the moods come out. Just like physical body. So for that, because the thing comes up, this type of language is used. This body full of bone, flesh, dirt. Katham bhavet ayam vetta, ayam atma katham bhavet. The self-aware consciousness. How can this be? Why? Vetta, knower, vilakshana. Etad vilakshana, other than the body. So no, your body has its limitation. You are limitless. So body being what it is, it will be living, it will be dying, it will be growing, it will be aging, it will be healthy, it will be unhealthy. So many things. Learn to maintain it. But do not drag the limitation of the body on yourself. So remember that mantra. I am the happiness immortal. Body is living, die. Bas. Next. Tvangman samedo sti purusaraso aham tim mudhajano karoti vilakshanam ved vicharasilah nijaswarupam paramarthabhutam tvangman samedo sti purisharaso aham matim mudhajanah karoti vilakshanam veti vicharasilah nijaswarupam paramarthabhutam. So gives two types of description. Mudhajana, vicharasila. Mudhajana means mudha, murkha. Who doesn't inquire, doesn't discriminate, but totally under the spell of ignorance, doesn't challenge his ignorance, doesn't challenge his thought, doesn't challenge his conviction. Ordinary person, what to do? Mudhajana ahammati karoti. It makes ahammati, that I am this. Tvak mansa meda asthi purisha rasau. Sorry, in this body, which is, gives a very beautiful description. In this body, which is full of skin, flesh, fat, bone, dirt, purisha rasau. In all this, in this vessel of a skin and bone, in this vessel of a skin and bone, the fat and the flesh and the dirt, ahammati karoti, I am this who? Mudana, the person who is deliberate, does not know himself. Body has no crime, understand. Body is not a crime. Body is not a criminal. Body doesn't destroy you. Please. Body is innocent. When you are singing the song of the body, it is so beautiful, body doesn't feel irritated. When you are looking at this dirt, smell, all this type of thing, body does not feel bad. You are teaching the eye, who is unnecessarily looking at things which are not there. In this physical body, you are looking for deathlessness, which the body cannot guarantee, cannot give, it doesn't have it. By nature it is dying. If you are looking for unfaded beauty, which no time can touch, no custom can steal, you are disappointed because body is dying, changing, aging. So if you are expecting something which is beyond everybody's expectation, which no body can fulfill, but that is not the nature of the body. Are you getting that point, please? That is not the nature of the body. Aham mudhajana karoti, deluded person, not knowing about himself. He said, I am that. Whereas, Blakshan veti vicharashila. Who does this ampada vyara? Who I am? What is Atma? What is Atma? Who I am? And what is the meaning of the I? When I see that, Vilakshanam vetti nijaswarupam. Nijaswarupam vilakshanam vetti. He knows his own nature, which is vilakshanam, other than the body. With the language, are you getting that? The language, is it a language? The language I. Okay, please, see this. Language I. Does the body feel? Body only speaks a language, repeats a language like this one. See? This only amplifies. It has no sense of speech. Body has no sense of speech. It only amplifies. Are you getting that? Body only amplifies the I. Vilakshanam. And the meaning of the word itself, your self-consciousness. Nijaswarupam paramartha bhutam. Paramartha. Which is not the Vyavaharika Sata, Pratyasika Sata, not the Vyavaharika, the empirical reality, the world you see. Not Pratibhasika, subjectivity or likes and dislikes, but Paramartha Bhuta, Paramarthika Sata, absolute reality. Vyavaharika Sata is this is a flower. For whom? For all of us. Everybody sees this flower. But like and dislike? Like it, somebody dislike it. It is Pratibhasika, subjective reality. And what is Paramartha? Absolute consciousness, that I am, that everybody is. All the time, three realities as though talking about. The functional, empirical reality, Vyavaharika Satta, subjective reality, are playing about in the body of Paramartha Satta, absolute consciousness that you are. So, seize all the levels of reality and function in life, knowing them as comes. Nilakshanam vicharashina. Okay, now he further comments. Please read. Deho amityeva jadasya buddhi dehe cha jive vidusastvam dihi viveka vijnanavato mahatmano brahmahamiti mati sadatmani deho hamityeva jadasya buddhi dehe cha jive vidusastvahandi viveka vijnanavato mahatmana brahmahamityeva mati satmani. Now clearly talks about three types of mind. Beautiful. Deho amityeva jadasya buddhi. Jadasya, jada. The person is fully ignorant. Very, very ordinary, commonplace person, totally unexposed to any jada. Like almost like an animal, pasu. Pasu means pasyati iti pasu. One who sees but never runs from what he sees. There are many human beings live like animals. Many human beings. Manushya pena rugacharati. In the shape of human beings, animal roam the earth. They fight only for two things, food and procreation. Only two things. No other consideration in life. Food, procreation. If today's learned people also do the same thing. The so-called educated people, what are they fighting for? Food and procreation. Very class person will fight for the bread. Learned person will fight for the gourmet. Ordinary person will fight for the residence. one wooden flat. The rich and educated fight for the mountain top house, lakefront house, $2 billion house, $500,000 house, million house. Residence. Which cave is whose? Like animals also fight. Which cave belongs to whom? Then food. Animals fight for the food. Rich and educated also fight for the food. But only difference is when the first one is the person is unconscious, ignorant. He is totally stuck with the idea and the body. This is where you not silly people complain. Oh, so you are not the body. So wise man means he is not the body. Okay, let me call your body. Are you stupid? When you say I am not the body, does not mean that physical body's death and pain will not touch you. But if when it is dying, it is dying. That is not me. When you say the lawyer's, listen, the lawyer's gown is not there, right or wrong? Lawyer's gown is not lawyer. But so you put the fire to the gown, can lawyer say gown is burning, I am burning? Can you say that? Nonsense. When that is burning, then I remove it and throw it away. Somebody can calmly throw it away. Another, oh, I am burning. That fellow is not. But the silly argument is, whether you calmly throw away or desperately throw away, you are throwing away, no? How can you say you are not the body? It's silly. Absolutely silly. How you are facing it inside, which nobody else knows. That is why somebody can pretend to be very much strong when the body is tortured. Because having told, I am not the body, if he says you are the body and tortured, if you are shouting means you are making a mistake. No. When the body is pained, after the body is pained. That is why in this tradition, nobody is killed. Because this wise one knows exactly the side of the bread to butter. You go with the Swami Suddhanandaji, when he is teaching us Bhagavad Gita, one chapter, he is giving us a very beautiful example. Nabuddheda janayat ajnana karma sanginam. Dosayat sarvakarmani vidvan yukta samacharan. When you are a ignorant, even you are a wise person, he says, Buddhivedam na janayat, never create a conflict of interest of the people. To an ignorant person, don't tell you are ignorant, don't tell that, because you will offend him. He gives a lovely example he gave. So the hundreds of people are marching and coming towards you. Massive exodus, everybody is marching towards you. Suppose you, and they are very angry. And you stand in front and say, friends, you are going wrong direction, you should not do like that, you should do like this. Don't drink, don't smoke, do this, all that. What do they do? They stampede. Are you getting that? Because you are standing in front and telling not to go. You think the communal frenzy or the collective frenziness is going to stop? They go over and go. So what these wise sages, Upanishads, they have done? They stand in the front and walk in the same direction as the frenzy is also going. So when you are in the front and walking, you walk. They are also walking. Before they know, you take a huge U-turn. The fellows think they are marching. They are going back home. That is how these people are not hanged. A person takes a leadership, not creating guilt in everybody, not creating a pain in everybody. Do you know who creates guilt? Only idiots create guilt. Do you know who is intolerant? The person who is intolerant, do you know who is intolerant? Just ask the question to yourself. Why the person is intolerant? He cannot see his weakness played out by somebody. You cannot see. You can't see. Whatever is hurting you is done by somebody. Because you feel hurt, you go heavy against it. Understand? Can you be steady, not feel hurt? Then what will you do? Okay, make a mistake, son, change it tomorrow. It's like going along with the person. The person is smoking. All right. No. Don't sit on a judgment. Don't pass on a sort of judgment on him and kill him. No. Just when as you told, you want to change a person, be with the person. That's what Bhagavad Gita so beautiful says. You want to change person? Nabudbhyena jayate ajnanam prasanginam. Yosayet sarvakarmani. Engage them in every action. Bhivan, the wise man, himself samacharan, doing what they are doing, difference. Yuttaha. You are eternally consciously doing a mistake what the other are doing, but slowly take it away. That man is doing a mistake because he is unconscious. You are also making the mistake. You are conscious, but consciously you can take away the unconscious. Reading that point, please. The child is playing with the knife. When the child is playing with the knife, suppose in your desperation is, oh baby, don't. The child do cut his finger. If you are a responsible mother or a conscious father, what do? When the child is playing, you smile with the child, distract him. So you have got something like that also. Playing, you start playing with it. He's playing, no? It's a sharp weapon he's playing. So you start playing with a toy or something like that. More exotic, you play with it. Because you say, I'm an adult, how can I play with a toy? Then don't play with children. Because you say you are an adult, you can't, then don't play with children. Don't deal with children. You will be killing children because of rigidity. So you start playing with another toy which is more exotic. The fool will drop that knife. Baby, he is attracted by color. You will drop that knife and crawl towards you. When he plays with that, you take that and go out. The child has forgotten the knife. Exactly like that. Instead of sing and judge on people, you shall not do this, you shall not do that, give guilt galore, accept human frailties. Live with it. One is watching a movie. Watch a movie? What's wrong? Watch a movie. But make him continuously conscious. Now the hero is dying. A man, that hero is not dead. He's going to be take part in the next movie. He's getting million. He's just enacting a role dummy. It's a story. Enjoy the movie. Like crying, cry also. That's good relief. But after that, so deeply affected by the movie. You must be nuts. What are deeply affected by the fellow who did is laughing the money in the bank. He does not change. Oh, the role of the actor who played the role of XYZ, you changed my life. What about actor's life? That fellow continues to ask in the next movie. Why? For him, simple acting. Acting means what? Acting to be good. So in the next movie, he is another role. Personal life, total different role. It has been nothing to do what he has done there. Just like people in a hotel receptionist, paid to be nice, paid to be smiling, paid courteous, paid decent. Back home, all the roles drop in the office and then come. You are very nice in the receptionist, as a receptionist. 5 o'clock, you have to drop. And you come out, your friend or girlfriend, your husband or wife has not come to pick you up. How do you feel? Slow, smoldering, the erupting volcano. So late. Already 5 minutes late. 10 minutes late. The food is not to be seen. The aid has not come. Now the volcano is coming. Now the air comes. Before you open the door. Why so late? 15 minutes. What happened to that receptionist cool? Suppose somebody comes 15 minutes late and gives you no problem, sir. We can wait for 1 hour, 1 day also. You are very, very good customer. You please come anytime. You don't have to pick it up. I have to pick it up. Ooh. What happened to receptionist cool? The paid cool. You are paid to be decent. Home, husband is paying as wife is not paying, you forget. That fellow is giving some money. You're a man and woman paying you intangible love, affection, security. But your money is so more important. Intangible love, affection, security is gone. How many people are living these things today? Tell me. Everybody is money mad. Including spiritual organizations. Paisa, paisa, paisa. Money, everybody needs. We need money. Without money, how are we going to function? But let not money rule your life. Prosperity we need. All of us need it. And suppose there is no money comes. Suppose you are 15 people living in an ashram. Let us say an imaginary situation. all funds dry up. You mean to say 16 acres of land, 15 of us cannot sustain ourselves? Can we not produce enough food? But that scenario doesn't come. Understand? This is why we are suffering. So consciously certain times get away to a place, to a mountain, stay for no food. No, Swamiji, I'm going to Paribhajak. Can I take a 100,000 rupee check in my pocket? If you're going walking, what are you being checked for? Big! 30 years back, one Swami was like that. One day I was in Madras. Oh, I'm coming Madras, can I stay with you? I'm walking, I'm coming. He was walking from north. So I thought by the time he's walking from north, after 2 months he's walking, he's coming from north. I was really waiting to receive him, because boy is walking, When I see him, I said, what walk? Same fat. I hit him 1 year back, same fat. He's walking. I had a little doubt. I said, you were walking? He said, yes. I was walking, he came to walking. Yes. Next day, he said, I'm going to Chengalpet. There is one particular organization receiving me. I'm going to walk all morning. But now, can you ask a student to drop me at Tambaram so that after this city is easier to walk? I knew this was a rogue. I sent it. I said, why should I tell you that? I asked one of the students, I go and drop him at the Tambaram. I told him little bit this. And this fellow whom I dropped, he is a true student, a bigger rogue than me. And what he did, he stopped, he dropped him and take a spin and go away. Then comes back and watches. You know what? Next bus stop he stops. And this fellow followed the bus to see where he is getting down. Just for Chengalpet. 1 kilometer before Chengalpet, he gets down, walks. And village people are waiting. You understand? People cheat. Oh, I want to experiment on how God helps me with 5,000 rupees check in my pocket, right? That doesn't work. If you want to live a life of renunciation, experiment, taste it up. Taste it out. Nothing at your disposal. Why am I saying is, people see, oh, yes, when I was in Mukambika mountains and other places and caves, how I write it down. And every time you cannot experiment with suffering, for what? But personally, for your life, you must do it at least once, that you can live without it, live with anything. It brings you strength of absolute power. If 5 days you don't have food, so what? Somebody doesn't look at you, so what? Your friends are your space, air, fire, water, earth. God is your companion, continuous companion. And the Mr. Uncertainty also thrown in. Always laughing, happily moving about. When that happens, you do something. There you are somebody. Understand? So here say that. Deho means jadasya, the jada. The fellow is inert. This is the body. That much he only. Dehe cha jive vidusatu ahamdi. Vidusha. Vidusha means fellows who are little learned. Little learned. Little college, school, pass, more information. They don't consider body. Dehe cha jive vidusam. They identify with the gross body and the mind. Very gross person has no insight into his mind. The gross person doesn't think PhD. He doesn't think I'm PhD. He has no identification of the mind. That is why gross people like animals. They kill, they destroy. The gross people are like animals. Survival instincts. Anger, hatred, jealousy can kill people also. Terrible. Whereas the subtle people, those who are little honored, they identify with body, identify with their education, their learning, the mind, jiva means that sense of individuality. They are more subtle with the thought, so they identify. They become more dangerous. Educated person is more dangerous than the uneducated person, because educated person can exploit, misuse intelligence, misuse resources. That is why learned people are more dangerous than the learned means informed people are more dangerous than the very ordinary person. Like that fellow, cheating, walking, but getting down the person, but visibly Yeah, cheating himself and others. Vivek Vijnanavata Mahatmanah. Mahatma, those who are Mahatma. Mahatma means Mahanatma, those who know the truth about themselves. Viveka Vijnanavatah are with Viveka, full discrimination and full knowledge about themselves. Brahmahamityeva mati sadatmani. Sada aham brahmasmiti atmani. Always in this, they know always in themselves, aham brahmasmi, I am the absolute. So dimensions, very vast, little, learned, informed standpoint, and there is a wise man. The wise is really knowing about himself, uses the body, uses the subtle body. The gross man, totally lost in the gross world, little more informed, more devastating. That is why today's world more problem than the before, because more people are not learned. Therefore, confusion was low. Now more people are confused. So more people are informed, more manipulation. Like why the marriages are being apart? Because mostly men were educated, women were not. Men were bread honors, women were not. So the women were succumbing to anything. It's okay. Now women are as intelligent as the men are. Not marrying, get lost. Yesterday, you should see 4 girls in UP it has happened. One fellow came, that man given 5 lakhs rupees. The girl marriage to be settled, the fellow is drunk, the boy is drunk, the party is drunk. The girl is waiting with a mala, with a gun to give. The fellow is drunk. Then suddenly the girl snaps. He says, no, I am not marrying this person. Then immediately father comes and says, no, friends only give him to like that. I have done. He said, nothing doing. This man I cannot give. Walks out. Then the father walks out angrily, okay, I am going. After 5 minutes, the girl throws that man out, goes and sits down in front of the van. Return the money that my father has given you. Until that you cannot go, I am to call the police. 4 hours, everything was stopped, 5 lakh rupees, return everything. 4 girls, one is that. Another person was 25,000 rupees has to be given. Another person, car has given. The girl says, nothing, I am going. I am not marrying this fellow. Another girl, because his younger sisters win the audience. One Bharat, the bridegroom party, one is continuously harassing the younger sister. Because their side, the girls are not telling anything for obvious reasons. So they will be angry. Boys side also nobody controlling. The elder sister could not take it. He said, I am not going into this family. But this type of nonsense goes on. He gets started, and everybody is stunned. And ultimately the Bharat had to go back without this. So good. So good. The girls are waking up. Why are they waking up? Educated. So what will he say? Oh, nowadays marriages are breaking up. So those that are marriages are ideal? No. The more powerful were controlling the less powerful. Now everybody is waking up. Are you getting that? Previously there are religiously also people are accepting everything. Now they are fighting, nothing doing, nonsense, I won't take it. So everything is finished. Okay, so let the world know it and keep it. Please.